Hey T-Bags, Sinrex77 coming at you today. I am going to share with y'all a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to share with y'all that the fact that I do not like the whole pocket dump EDC videos. I found those to they make me cringe because I don't like people knowing where my stuff is at. Especially if it's on my person. Especially if I'm going to use it in a tactical form or fashion. And especially seeing as if my attacker or if the person who is trying to be said attacker or anything like that, the person engaging me, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. If he knows where my stuff is at and he sees me reaching for a certain spot and he knows what's in that spot, he has more knowledge than he needs to have. Because simple fact is if I watch somebody's pocket dump video and that person later in life turns out to be a douchebag and I call them a douchebag and they get offended and they start reaching for something, I know what they're reaching for and their advantage is now on my side. You know, it boils down to that whole situational awareness thing. Now, what I have laid out here before y'all is a bunch of blades that I use as backup EDC blades. One of these blades will always be on my person in a spot that nobody knows about, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. So, to keep from digressing, we're just going to go through and we're just going to name off some of these blades. This right here is the Hunter knife by Bud K. No longer in production. I own like 2 of these now. At one point it was 3. Matter of fact, this is Yin from Yin and Yang. Of course, the other one has black handles, and I don't know if y'all can tell, the inside of the skeletonized handles are painted black, and on the black one they're actually silver or aluminum. Right here we have the Winchester Walmart Special. Nothing truly special about that other than the fact that it's a good camping knife or a great backup EDC. One of those things you can carry pretty much anywhere, and unless there's a fixed blade law, it should fall under most legal blade limit length categories because it is just a 3-inch blade. Next you have the Fury, and that's the company who puts it out, is Fury. This is their boot knife. I'm not sure if they discontinued this one or not. I haven't been able to find it in a whole hot moment. The cool thing about this blade is it's only 440 stainless steel, but it's 440 stainless steel from Japan. And I got some nicks in this blade that I got to work out later. So there we go. Right here we have the Smith & Wesson HRT Tanto recurve boot knife. The cool thing I like about this one is it's got a double grind on it. You got a hollow grind up front, a chisel grind, hollow grind on your recurve, and a chisel grind up front. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm a bit on the gassy side today. This is like the 3rd time I've had to do this video because of bodily noises and stuff of the nature. So, see if we can get through this one. Okay, now, this right here is a push dagger. And why it's called a dagger, I'll never understand, because in my opinion, this is a push knife or a fist knife. Daggers are double-edged, like this one. That's a dagger. Or that one. That one's a dagger. That one is not. It's a knife. As a matter of fact, it is a combination of a single-sided modified Tanto Warncliffe. Put out by Master Culture many moons ago. You cannot find this anymore. I've tried looking. It's almost impossible. I just happened to come across this one after owning one already that somebody stole from me. I actually found this one at the House of Blades in Dallas. Got it on the spot. So, and here we go. This right here is the Bud K Bodyguard boot knife. Alright. Excellent handle. Excellent blade retention. It can take an edge. It just doesn't hold it for very long. But for being a backup EDC, I really don't want it to have an extremely sharp edge, just a sharp one. And then we get into the Black Ronin series. Now, y'all can find these online. They're pretty cheap. They're put out by United. They're mainly 3-finger grip knives besides the one on top, and it actually has a full 4-finger grip. Y'all cannot beat a backup EDC blade at all with one of these, man. I promise. They're small, they're lightweight, they're durable, and they're just well worth the money that, pound for pound, they are worth the money. There we go. Not too many people actually think that anything put out by United or Master or Bud K will be worth the fuck. But some of it is. Quite a bit of it is not, but some of it actually is. Some of these little knife makers are actually trying to put out decent blades because they really want inexpensive, good quality knives and products to the consumer. And when you find examples like that in your Black Ronin series, in this Bud K boot knife, in this Master Culture push knife, the Fury boot knife, or this Bud K Hunter, man, y'all have to acknowledge the fact that when you come across a good blade, whether it looks like a good blade or not, you have to call it for what it is. And that's what I'm doing. These are my backup EDCs that nobody knows where they are. They're not the top quality blades. But then again, most of these are extremely razor sharp or razor sharp. Alright? It's just one of those things. Alright, y'all. Thank you for listening to my little ramble here. I'm going on about 8.5 minutes, so I'm going to let y'all go. I hope this has been somewhat educational, somewhat entertaining. Comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Keep your finger in the chool. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, y'all.